Now, it's not often that we get to say this, but you were right.
Hang on. Back up on that.
You were right. I tell you what you were wrong about, the dark side of the moon. Kid Fantasy, a listener, messaged me and said the dark side of the moon does get light on it. It's just that we don't see that. We always see the same side of the moon. But when
it rotates round.
I don't think the moon rotates, but the sun rotates around, goes behind it and puts light on it. So the dark side of the moon does get light.
I think you're right. I know you're right, because when I heard that, I went, no, that's wrong. But,
doesn't matter.
You always, but it does matter, because people come to us for information. They come to learn.
There's probably kids listening.
And as I said before, we're never wrong. And this time
we're wrong.
We're wrong.
And I agreed with you.
But I just want to back up. You said, what did you say? What was your
I
first
said it's
statement?
not often we get to say, but you were right about something.
Meaning the podcast or just me?
You.
Well, am I wrong the rest of the time?
No, but your intuition on something. We have to go back a few months when I said I was going to London, and I was very excited to go and see the ABBA Voyager show.
Yeah, what did I say?
And you said, what is it? And I said, it's like holograms. And you just went, I don't think that'll be any good. I'm like, oh, come. People rave about it.
But you did see it.
I went and saw it. And
okay, you go.
Because they were trying to get it here in our state, in Victoria, and they missed out on it. I'm saying good because, honestly, they say you can't film or take photos, and my wife said, yeah, that's because it's shit. Well, okay, it wasn't. Let me paint the picture for you.
Yep.
So we're in England, and then the night before it, we went to a place called Frome, which is like 2 hours from London, to see a performer called CMAT, who's an Irish singer-songwriter who my wife loves. And so she's doing a warm-up set for Glastonbury, which is their big festival. And so she's amazing. She's very funny. She's a singer. She's got a band, writes her own songs. So it's all very organic. Yep. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then the next night, we go along to see the ABBA Voyager show in London. And that's just a contrast to
reality.
It's unbelievable. So you walk in, and it's this huge venue with a huge screen. There's a cover band playing, and they're good. They're great at what they do. And then the holograms walk out. It's like Bjorn, Betty, Frida. And I love ABBA. And then they're like, but they've picked when they looked really hot. So they've Googled.
Yeah, you would though, wouldn't you?
Yeah. When was I hot?
Yeah.
1974. And they come out, and the audience were literally losing their minds. And the audience was like, it was like, I was trying to explain it to Brad Oakes, regular, we mentioned him a lot on this show, critique of this show.
Yeah.
Fact checker.
Oh, fact checker.
When we went to I think it was Taree, and we went to watch the footy in a leagues club, pokey, and there was a sort of a band on, and there was people just sort of staggering around dancing, old ladies in cowboy hats, little kids jumping up and down. It was like that. The audience was so into it. And there were old ladies saying to me, it's the third time we've been, and they're all crying. And so Bjorn, they talk to you, they talk to the crowd. So Bjorn goes,
really?
Yeah, the holograms go, hello. He goes, hello, it's Bjorn here. Now, what song would you like to hear next? And people are yelling out, ring, ring, I'm like, they're not here.
They're not real.
They're not real. They're in Stockholm counting their money. And then it was unbelievable. And they had costume changes, but people just loved it.
When we used to have a slide night at home?
Yeah.
And then if you took the slide out, there was just a white projection on the wall, and then you could get up and do finger puppets. Finger puppets. Basically, what you went and saw was the equivalent of that, except with I don't know, a hologram.
Yeah.
And you know the mistake they made? They go, here's some real humans.
Yeah, on the left.
On the cover band. Yeah. Was the cover band not playing the songs, were they?
Yeah, they play the songs, and the holograms sing along. But also the cover band had 2 or 3 very good singers in it. They're like 3 backup singers who would sing the majority, I think.
So you could see real humans, and then you got something to compare it with. You go, that's what people look like on stage, but that's what people who are holograms look like on stage.
And to be fair, the Bjorn said, okay, now we're going to let the band play a song. And then the band played Rock Me, or I don't know, and they were great. That was probably the best bit when the band took over. My wife hated it so much she went and sat in the foyer.
Really?
Yeah.
So bored.
But me and my daughter, she's a big ABBA fan, we were dancing and...
Oh, really? Did you get up and do an old man dance?
Oh, mate, there was just heaps of fat blokes in Hawaiian shirts holding beers. It was like being in an RSL. It was incredible.
So, how close could you get to Bjorn and Benny?
Oh, yeah.
How far away?
10 feet.
What did it look like?
Yeah, they look real. They look sort of real, but they're a bit animatronic, you know. Like,
you wouldn't want to kick the double adapter out.
No.
Because
or the hard disk goes down.
Is that too hot? We're recording at my place. I put the heater on.
No,
it's
that's
blowing
right
on you.
That doesn't. No, it's good.
Okay.
Anyway, so then I started thinking, like, I wouldn't. And then they came out at the end as they look now. They had their old version, you know.
Why would you do that?
Well, just to say this is what we really look like.
So they bothered turning up to be lazy as the old people, and they walk out and they say, "Hello, how are you going? Did you enjoy the show?"
That's it. We love you, everyone. Have a good, safe trip home. It's like, you're not here. Then again, I was starting to think, I would love a hologram to send to some of my gigs. You know what I mean? If I didn't want to go. Like,
what a great idea.
Like, I had to do the Piersdale Footy Club on Saturday, which was great. It's near sort of Tyab, that kind of area, Baxter, on the peninsula of Melbourne. And I was a bit sick. I thought, well, I just send my hologram down. And to be the hot version for when I was in my 20s.
And also, too, you'd have to be backstage. There'd be they wouldn't need dressing rooms. They wouldn't need food, or wouldn't need. And if they were feeling a bit tired, the holograms
I could have a whole catalogue. I go, do you want the Glenn Robbins? Do you want Kitty Flanagan? What have we got? We'll send whoever you want. You just have to set up the projector and go for it.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we went to Stockholm, to Sweden, and we went to the ABBA Museum. But Karen's like, did you enjoy that? I went, no, I've been too hurt by the ABBA voyage.
That's fair enough, you know. But you really have. Why did you go to the ABBA Museum?
Oh, it was pretty good, actually. They had the helicopter from.
The helicopters from what?
From the front cover of Arrival, ABBA Arrival.
Oh, right.
Yeah, remember the ABBA Arrival album? You would have had that. Yeah, you would have.
I never had one ABBA album. No. Yeah.
Anyway, and then on the plane home, I watched Mamma Mia too, and I thought, I've had enough ABBA.
I think you need to slap. Need to. Whose idea was it to go to the?
Me. I love ABBA. I want to go, and my daughter was interesting. Young women. She's 19. They all love ABBA. They all sit around and watch Mamma Mia because of Mamma Mia too, because the songs are good. But I tell you what, Mamma Mia 2, they're all set on a Greek island, that's what you think of when you think of ABBA, a Greek island. Yeah. And they're the most tenuous links to the songs. So they're in the square and they just go, oh, we'll go have a drink. Can you hear some music? And the woman just goes, and the music starts going, can you hear the drums, Fernando? And they all start dancing. You're like, what?
I remember watching that film, getting really embarrassed for the film. I got embarrassed.
Massive, though. And then on the second film, Cher just gets up and sings Super Trooper at the end with no connection to anything. Yeah, she just gets up on stage and sings Super Trooper.
All bets are off with musicals, though, because as they should. With some commercials, they have there's a countdown clock for the ads.
Yeah,
you should have a countdown clock to the next song, like 35 seconds to the next song. So you go, I'll just chat through this boring bit and I'll wait for the song and then I'll have a sing along and then it'll go along a bit more dialogue.
Yeah,
some of them are back to back though. Songs, aren't they? Like Sound of Music didn't have. They had a little bit of dialogue in between.
No, a proper, what they call a proper music like Les Mis, they sing the whole thing.
Yeah, there's your musical.
I'm going down the shops, you're going down the shops. It's like, can you just speak normally for a little bit?
Get the dialogue out of the way and then do the singing part. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm a bit over ABBA at the moment.
Yeah, well,
I feel burnt.
I like your honesty. The fact that you've come forward and said it was my idea. You wouldn't be talking about it down the footy club after training.
No.
That you went along to ABBA.
You know who I did also go and see, which will resonate with some listeners, Haircut 100, the 80s British band who were around in 1980. Love Plus One. And
they do, what sort of music did they do?
They're jangly pop, kind of.
Right.
Yeah, new wave. They were awesome.
Why, if this...
Because they did one album, which was the biggest album in England in 1982, 83, and then they broke up, and they've just reformed.
Were they looking a bit old?
Yeah, but they're great. I mean, we're old. Who cares?
Yeah, that's right. No,
actually, the lead singer looks the same.
If you could choose a band that you would want to see hologrammed, well, everyone would go for the Beatles, wouldn't they?
Yes.
And that would be possible.
Yes.
And they've just got to put it into the computer and shine their twinkly lights and suddenly they're on stage. If you've had this experience, is there anyone you would go and see?
No.
What if I said you could see Richard Pryor in concert?
Ooh, nah. No, after this, no.
Nothing.
No, because Bjorn says, we waited for the technology to get A grade and then we just did it. I'm like, you should have waited a few more years. Anyway, I mean, are there any bands that you would like to see? Not a hologram, but if you just could see a band at all.
You know me, I'm not a big music guy.
And hang on, who was the best concert you ever saw?
I enjoyed James Taylor.
James Taylor, that's it.
So you laugh. How is that any more humorous than ABBA?
I like James Taylor.
Yeah, but
he was actually there. he was there in real life, which is good.
Yeah, but I wouldn't go. He came a few years ago. I didn't go again.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you go once. That's enough. Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
I remember seeing President Lincoln speak at Disney World. He was animatronic. That was pretty good. All they did was they had a head with a flat thing on it with a face projected onto it. Oh, I believed it. Yeah. And, I've got a Russell Coight body double of me.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that maybe we could do like a Russell Coight.
Oh, I can rent that out.
Yeah.
You would just do a cheap animatronic, if you record a tape and I'll plug it in to like when I go into a footy club, then I'll just get strings and pull it.
I mean, people would probably want to see it. And then they G'day, Russell Coight, and, time for another adventure. People go nuts, I reckon. They go crazy.
Well, they get their photo with it.
They'd be running up and they'd all be doing the boot scoot, and he'd be just on a few strings.
Yeah, like a puppeteer. Yeah. $10 a photo. It's a good idea. Anyway, maybe we should play the music.
Welcome to Somehow Related Now. Please welcome your hosts, Glenn Robbins and Dave O'Neill.
Okay, well, welcome. I'll just say welcome. You turn the heater down. We have launched Somehow Unrelated, which is our supporting cast Patreon membership subscriber thing where you sign up and you get bonus episodes, but they're not a normal episode. They're somehow unrelated, which are different games we're trying with different guests.
Look, I'm quite excited. We've done 2. I think the guests have enjoyed them. I'm not sure you enjoy them that much. I don't think you like getting too personal about your psyche.
Well, we'll do different types of games too. They're not going to be psyche, like you delving into
the weird and the psychology of the comedic mind.
But there's been Ross Noble and Carl Chandler, both funny guys. And
both really, really...
interesting, different and interesting.
And these games, this is a fresh recipe for a podcast. In other words, they're little mini pilots for a show.
So sign up. If you're with Apple Podcasts, you can just subscribe via that, or just go to the show notes. There'll be a link here.
How often will we do them?
I think once every 2 weeks, I reckon.
Right.
Reckon?
Yeah.
Once a week's probably too much for us.
Yeah, it is.
I'm working on my holograms. Yeah.
We're so close to be able to do. So close to getting AI to do this show for us.
Yeah.
So close. I've been speaking to some people, and
good.
It's only a matter of time before you don't have to get out of bed.
That'd be good. Make sure they're not the people that did the ABBA show.
Yeah, well, totally understand
ABBA Voyager.
That. Yeah.
Anyway, welcome to the podcast. This podcast will continue on. Nothing will change here. It's always free, and we love.
Okay. So this is free.
Yeah, this is free. This has always been free.
Oh, that's good. No, I like that.
We've got people listening that can't afford it.
Yeah, look, it is an ask, isn't it? But, we're doing this for Courtney's kids.
Yeah, that's it. That's Courtney's kids. There's
Courtney's
3 of them.
Producer. He's got 3 kids.
Under 3.
And...
look, if you ring him after 5 p.m, it's like there's a riot going on.
Yeah, so it's the Courtney Kid podcast.
And Sam.
Oh, Sam.
She started to demand a wage.
What, she has been a little bit touchy about it all.
In negotiations.
Would she be involved in Unrelated?
Well, she's just heard us slagging off holograms, and she's just like...
Oh, it's because it's all of them.
That's part of her crew.
They're all... Word gets out.
They all hang out.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in Somehow Unrelated. Yeah, sometimes.
Oh, is she? No, we haven't used her yet.
Maybe.
Yeah, but I reckon she would love it. Because she, of all people, is very, in touch with her inner self.
Feelings.
Yeah, in touch with her feelings.
Well, let's speak to Sam and get our topics.
Here she is now. She's listening in.
Yeah, we've got to get 2 topics.
Yes.
And see how they are related. Why don't we first ask her, how you feel? What should we ask her? You're the sensitive one. What should we ask Sam? Just ask her one question.
What's the best thing you did yesterday?
It was a rather unremarkable day, but I drove over and picked up Mother. We were walking through the Werribee Mansion Gardens, which we both enjoy, and I said, "No, Mother, I have to bring something up." She said, "No, I'll have none of that," and we drove home. It was quite nice.
That's delightful.
Oh, that's nice. All right.
What a beautiful day.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, well, give us the topics then, Sam. Back to work.
Zepplins and Sausages.
Wow.
Well, they're quite a ways apart.
Love sausages. And I've been a bit obsessed by Zeppelins over my life because they were I couldn't believe they were like these airships that flew between Europe and America.
Yeah.
Like they were just incredible.
Well,
and then one caught fire and was just like, uh-oh.
That was the one it was
in America.
Yeah.
The Humanity.
Oh, Hindenburg?
Hindenburg, that's it.
Yeah. But, of all the things that were designed to fly, where would you rate it? You know what I mean? Like, it's like, well, of course it's going to fly.
Yeah, but also...
It's full of helium.
Of course it's going to catch
Where do you get that much helium? Don't go to the balloon shop.
The party shop.
You don't go to the party shop to fill that up.
Fill that up.
Yeah, I mean, there's Okay, dumb question. Do you know how to make helium? Or what is helium?
No, I don't know how to make it.
Obviously, it's a chemical reaction.
And I assume it was sort of an army military thing. Did they do the helium in the mouth? Hello, everybody.
Okay, funny joke. Enough of that, guys. No, just run do one more time. Flight clearance for ready for takeoff.
You would have done it. You would have done it?
I would.
Oh, I've done it.
Oh, I've done it, yeah.
Oh, of course.
But the mistake people make, and don't ever make this mistake, don't put the voice on trying to sound bad. You got to try and talk normally.
Yeah, you try and talk normally.
But sometimes people talk like that. You go, don't talk like that. It'll do it for you.
Yeah.
In fact, you're out of control. So, weren't they big during...
But it was before the war.
Which war?
It was before World War II.
Wasn't it? In World War One?
Yeah, I think they might have started to use them to do... because World War One didn't have a lot of aircraft. They had balloons, though, that would fly over, and they had a few, towards the end they had the Red Baron, that kind of, the biplanes.
Yeah, that's right.
They had some balloons, and I wonder if they had a Zeppelin,
We've dropped the bombs. All right, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
So fast we can go. Yep, fast we can go.
Faster, hands.
We're a pretty easy target. I know, but...
Maybe it was after the war.
Maybe they just went straight up. Did they sort of go to a certain level? And then...
I don't think they went... Did they go high as planes? I don't reckon they did.
And could they control their height?
Yeah, that's like a balloon. You just...
Heat it up. Hang on, let out a bit of helium.
Let out a bit of air. Yeah, helium.
And then you come down, but you don't go back up again.
No, you've got to put more in.
Where does it come from?
Well, they must be creating it on the ship somehow.
Oh,
They must have a furnace or something, or they must be doing something.
Hang on, we're going to get letters.
Yeah, no, we're going
to get young kids
How does
talking
a
about the dark
Zeppelin
side of the moon. How does a Zeppelin work? I mean, that is a classic grade 3 question. How is Zeppelin? The kids out there would know this better than us.
Well, I mean, that big pumpy bit, the balloon bit, that must have helium in it.
Yeah.
And
they're smart enough to break it up into different segments. So if one of them explodes, then there's still enough to keep it up there. And there was that tiny little cabin underneath with the propeller on the back. And you're going, it doesn't look that safe to me.
So they did use them for a while. They did, and that cabin was luxurious, wasn't it? And
are they still around? You see them at like sports events and stuff.
Remember, we had the Whitakers one that you see flying over Melbourne. The yellow blimp, the Whitakers blimp. Yeah, the chocolate.
Whitakers was chocolate Australian? No, English.
Yeah, something like that. But it was launched in Australia maybe 20 years ago, 15 years ago. You'd see the Whitakers blimp flying over,
and you would hear it going. Yeah, I think Hamish and Andy did one as well. I think they did a stunt in a blimp. Did they? No, maybe it's a balloon.
The Goodyear blimp, that was famous too.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, the Goodyear one.
Yeah,
I don't know where that's from, but would you get up in one now?
Probably.
Would you?
Yeah.
I've been in a hot air balloon.
I've been gliding.
Yeah, that's scary.
But, I mean, when the Hindenburg went up, the humanity.
Yeah.
That's really sad when you hear that.
Yeah. Well, they all died, didn't they? Yeah. Most of them died.
Because it was not heroic, it was an important moment, and they were calling it in, and then it just exploded. What would have happened at that point?
What do you mean?
What caused it to explode?
Don't know.
Again, grade 3 is
it was a spark or something, wasn't it? Or something, it would have been some sort of flame.
Okay, is helium flammable?
Yeah.
Very.
Well, yeah. I'm just guessing, but I'm saying yes. I'm saying yes, helium's flammable.
Okay, I'm a bit reluctant because I've been pretty wrong.
Yeah.
What else can we say about Zeppelins?
Well, they were big for a short time, and then planes were kind of... That incident was like... you had that one bad incident, and then it just ruins...
You've wrecked it for everybody.
Yeah, like when Jim Jones we've talked about this, gave the Kool-Aid. It wasn't even Kool-Aid, it was a cheap knockoff, but he gave that to 200 people.
The followers, yeah.
And they all died. It's like, well, imagine the Kool-Aid marketing office on the Monday morning after that. Well, what are we going to do, guys? To a lesser extent, we had the mushroom case here in Victoria.
Yeah.
And they said the sales of mushrooms in Leongatha and Korumburra, where the incident occurred, went right down in the fruit shops because people...
Why wouldn't you?
Well... Because people didn't want to buy mushrooms.
That's what I'm saying. You get that bad thought in your head.
I know, but it's bad for the mushroom growers, isn't it? You know?
Hey, can I just take a sidebar?
Yeah.
Do you know what that is? That's when you're in your writing room and you have to go. You step to the side and you go, "Can I just talk about something lateral?"
Oh yeah, I've heard the word sidebar.
Yeah. So
I feel like I'm in Saatchi and
Saatchi. I've got an idea for somewhere unrelated. Can I just talk about it? Because it comes off Jim Jones.
Yeah, Jim Jones and the
Kool-Aid. The idea comes from. Okay, so this is the idea. Now it may well just die here, but I'll do it quickly. Okay. This is the sort you might hear. Okay. I love it. If Dave O'Neill was a cult.
Yeah.
Then a lot of people decided to live like Dave O'Neill.
Yeah, that's a bad idea.
What would be the things that people would do to be like Dave?
Oh, wow.
In the cult.
Wow.
Is that a good idea?
I like that idea.
Just off the top of your head, it would be...
CPAP.
So everyone who gets in the cult...
They're going to have a CPAP.
Going to have a CPAP.
And I'll do a deal with ResMed so we get cheap ones and I'll get money off the side.
Yep.
Twisties.
Oh, Twisties. So you at some sort of altar or something?
Yeah, and I don't mind. We'll have a bowl of chicken and cheese because I like both.
Because you're good like that.
I'm not going to be one of those people that says no to cheese or no to chicken. I'm going to... Oh, my God, someone's knocking on the door. Could be the Twisty people.
I'll do it in real time.
Okay, take your headphones off. Be a delivery. Here we go. This is exciting. We're recording at Glenn's house here in beautiful downtown Bayside. Package for his wife. Sign there. Wow, he knew the postman. The postman was at a party. If you couldn't hear that, the postman was at a party, and he took his helmet off to show Glenn who he was. Who's that? Who's that guy? You know everyone around here. You're like the mayor.
We met at a party some time ago, and I'm not going to say which party it was.
Well, he said Glenda's. He said to you, Glenda. I think he recognised you as Glenda. It sounded like from here.
Did he say Glenda's party?
Yeah. I thought he was calling you Glenda.
It's hard when you meet people out of context.
It is really hard.
And then you got to put it back together and they said we met at the party.
And then he said, I'm all better, if you're wondering.
No, I think I got the party. It was the 21st.
He said he's all better. Has he been sick?
He broke his arm or something.
Oh, there you go.
But he's back on the bike.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that was... He's delivering on the bike. Anyway, he didn't say his name, and I won't say his name.
No, we didn't say
his name. But it
is
weird when someone comes to your front door and then recognises it, then tells you, that's weird.
Well, that's funny. I was doing a gig at the Grandview years ago, and this guy comes up to me and he goes, Dave, how you going? I said, good. He goes, you don't recognise me, do you? I'm like, no. And he goes, and he was wearing like leather pants and like a vest. He looked a bit like a...
You didn't want to recognise him.
Yeah, like he was like from an SMN den. He goes, you've got mail. I'm like, have I? He goes, I'm the postie. I'm like, oh.
See, unfair. You don't recognise a postie out of his postie outfit, off his postie bike.
In his leather pants.
In his leather pants. Because I meet them and my postie comes on a trike. Is yours on a trike or a bike?
No, I saw my postie. I've got a different postie now. And I saw this younger guy maybe 3 months ago down the street and he said he wants to ride a bike. So he's only doing rounds where you can actually ride a bike for fitness.
Right.
Yeah.
Because mine's on a trike, which means that it's easy for a stop and chat.
Yeah.
And he wasn't well. I haven't seen him for a while, but so I hope he's doing. I think he's okay now.
Oh, he is.
Anyway, so the Dave O'Neill cult would be CPAP, Twisties. You probably need about 4 or 5 things to make it,
attractive or
just make it
okay, we have Diet Coke on post mix. That's definitely going to be there. Diet Coke's going to be there.
Interesting, yeah.
Diet Coke's going to be there.
Yeah.
We cook a lot. We cook decent food.
Yeah.
It's not just junk food. We cook. You know, like roasts
and
pasta. I'm going to get a few 80s rock stars to join and they play every afternoon.
Oh, that'd be good.
So like the guy from Kids in the Kitchen or whoever. Scott Kahn's going to get up and give us a few songs, guys.
And they would all be cult members.
They're all cult members. They get free membership.
Yeah. And is there anything untoward happening? There's nothing untoward. At the end of the day, what do you sit down and watch TV? Or
we watch the latest. We don't just watch retro stuff. We watch
Do you watch the news?
No, we don't watch the news. Just watch whatever's going on.
Did a couple of the kids some of them get up and do a bit of a political chat, given that you're swayed toward the kids?
Oh, yeah, we can have political discussions. Absolutely.
Over the dinner table?
Over the dinner table.
Yeah.
And I'd have a few politicians join, I reckon,
So anyway, that was my idea.
It's good.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
What about your cult? Surfing.
Yeah, well, no, it would be afternoon nap sometime.
Oh, yeah. See, I have a morning nap.
See, I don't like a
morning nap.
Yeah, no, I'm afternoon. What would it be? Don't sleep in. Get up about 7:30. We jump in a cold pool. And then what would we do? Oh, we'd probably do a bit of ironing.
But you'd have swimming and surfing in there.
Would I? I suppose I would.
You'd be beachside.
I'm thinking of more in domestic boredom. That's the idea is towards domestic boredom as opposed to being fascinating.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you could say, "Oh, you're off doing gigs," and you could say you but it's got to be in terms of your domestic boredom.
How you live every day.
Yeah, so I would do a bit of ironing.
See, I would sleep in too. I wouldn't be getting up at 7:30.
Yeah, so there you go. So automatically your cult's different.
Yeah.
So this is, I mean, if you think of your own life in terms of its, domesticity.
How you want to live too. How you want to live.
It's how you want to live.
I think so. Because, I mean, I used to get up early all the time with the kids at school, but now they're older, I can sleep in a bit. But I was up at 7:30 for years, making their lunches and taking them to school. But now, I'm bloody kicking back.
Yeah. I think everyone's got a cult in them.
I reckon you're right.
Everyone's got a...
Well, we should say, this is a good idea. It's called The Cult in You.
The Cult in You?
The Cult in You.
Okay, save it. We'll save it.
No,
we're not... see, what normally happens with the Patreon is that...
But we're sidebarred enough, I think.
No, we have. Yeah. Okay, but all I'm saying is that I normally turn up and I give you the idea and you go, oh, yeah, I see you roll your eyes and go, oh, God, this is boring. And then it works quite well. So I just wanted to run that one past you.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, okay. What about famous band?
Oh, Led Zeppelin.
Yeah. What are some of the big songs?
Oh, well, Stairway to Heaven?
Yes.
Oh, the Immigrant Song. That's their best. Oh, I mean, I'm not a huge fan, but some of their songs are great. The Immigrant Song's the one that goes, whoa. It was used in the Thor movie.
Right.
Ding, 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 ding. Oh, it's a great song.
My brother used to have Led Zeppelin, and I have
so did my brother.
Whole Lot of Love.
That's a good song. Whole Lot
of Love.
I think I heard Stairway to Heaven too many times.
Didn't Andrew Denton do a thing where he had different people singing that song?
No, thank you.
Andrew might be listening.
No, I think so. But it was a good idea at the time, but I'm not a huge fan of that song.
Okay, I can't think of anything else.
But a great band. I heard a bit of a fact about him.
About who?
Oh, no, hang on. It's the guy from The Who.
Well, it doesn't matter.
I've got the lead singer.
We're on topic, in a way.
I got the lead singer of The Who and Led Zeppelin mixed up.
But that's good. I'm interested, though. What did he do?
Someone was working with The Who, and the bass player left. The lead singer of The Who, Roger Daltrey, okay, I think that's his name, said he wanted a bass player shorter than him. He's sick of tall bass players.
Well, that's interesting.
Isn't it?
That's very interesting. Because you would have to say, if you want to be the lead singer, you got to have something about you.
He used to wear platforms.
Short lead singers.
Yeah.
That is a segment on your Spicks and Specs.
Short. That's a great idea.
Short lead singers would be, of course.
Well, because Roger Daltrey's quite short. Quite short.
Yes.
Oh, you know who I met? Noel Gallagher from Oasis.
You met him?
I interviewed him years ago. He's short.
How short? Rove short?
Rove short.
So you're going, wow.
And I think Liam is about the same. His brother.
So they're coming in at about 5'6".
Yeah, they're little. They're little.
What about Bono?
He's short.
Yeah, he's short.
Yeah. He's short.
Short. They're all short with big heads.
Meatloaf short.
What about our mate from Queensland, Gold Coast?
I just want to wish you well. Powderfinger.
No.
Bernard Fangy.
No, our mate from...
Brian Mannix.
Brian Mannix.
He's short.
He's short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hang on. Shirley Strawn was short.
He was. Shirley Strawn was probably a little... He wasn't short, but he was short-ish.
Peter Garrett? Not all? Not short.
He's double short.
Jimmy Barnes isn't that? He's not. You wouldn't think
Jimmy
of him
Barnes
as short.
Is average. Farnham average.
Yeah, average. Yeah. Ross Wilson, short-ish, but not that short from Mondo Rock.
Kylie Minogue.
Oh, very short.
But not Lita Band,
short.
But very short. I mean, Kylie is surprisingly short.
She's short.
I mean, all the Minogues are quite short. In fact,
Chris Martin from Coldplay?
No,
tall.
No, he'd be quite
He's tall.
Yeah.
He's tall. Bloke from AC/DC. I think the original...
He'd be short.
Yeah, and the original singer was short.
And how small is the guitarist?
Angus.
Have you seen him lately?
Yeah. But good on him. Keep going. Who cares if he looks like a wizard? You know what I mean?
But they still banging it out. Okay.
I want to go see it. They're playing in Melbourne, so I've seen them before. They're awesome.
I've heard reports.
Oh, no, I'd still go.
You'd still go.
I'd still go.
Yeah.
Anyway, we should... so The Who, good news, Grant Denyeau's playing bass now. So that's... Okay, let's talk about sausages. When was the last time you had a sausage?
Oh, well, I've got to be... I'm going to be really boring. But the last time would have been Bunnings.
Bunnings Warehouse.
I will take off the what do you call it when you put a thing on a thing? You stop having a curfew? Not a curfew. Anyway, I've stopped that because they're not good for you.
What?
They're processed meat.
Sausages?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're highly processed. There's a lot of chemicals in there, there's other preservatives and stuff, and, but as I said before in this podcast, as a kid, I used to eat them raw.
Yes, you did.
I eat them raw.
Mum would give you one.
No, she'd always buy an extra one, and she'd unwrap them, and she would give me one. I'd go and sit in front of, go and watch, Gunsmoke or something, and suck on a sausage in front of the television.
Suck on it. Little Glennie loves his sausage. Last time I had a sausage, I can pinpoint it. My 60th birthday celebrations.
What country are we in?
France.
So you had a French sausage.
They were good. We were talking about, because, we decided...
Well, they would be good.
We decided on the Friday night to have a barbecue at the place we were staying with, and Glenn, my twin, and his family came over. And he said, I'll just get a selection. I got some great, kebab things to put on the barbecue, some steak, and I got some sausages.
Perfect way to do it.
The sausages were beautiful.
And
really
what did you have with a bit of salad?
Bit of salad, some bread, sauce.
Did you? Because I always wonder if there's bread around. Do you have a couple of sausages with the salad and then save a bread with sausage for the end?
Yes.
Or do you have a bread with sausage to start?
I do both. I have one at the start, then I have one at the end.
And you have normal sausage in the middle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. With a bit of, well, look, sausages are.
Sausage in bread with a bit of onion and sauce and maybe a bit of mustard. Oof.
Yeah, I must admit.
Pretty good.
We talked about this before, but tomato sauce with mustard is
great.
It is really good.
Really good.
So what are sausages? They are like a delivery capsule of intestine. It's an intestine skin, isn't it?
Originally. Yeah.
And it is...
I think it was used to get rid of all the scraps off the floor kind of thing, wasn't it? One of those.
Because I used a sausage machine on Kath and Kim.
Oh, yeah, you did too.
Cal made sausages, yeah. And
you were an expert.
I think they were wound out by hand, but you put the sausage meat in the top and basically start pumping it, and you put the sausage skin on.
Didn't he have his own kind of...
that was his fascination. Idea for sausage,
What did ones... Can you remember any? Or Wallaby or something?
Yeah, there's lots of, what do you call, memes and stuff about the different ones. But they were like...
I just remember the episode where all the celebrity chefs started getting your sausages. Remember that? And there were all these chefs there at the store.
And I didn't recognize... You know what happened that day, don't you?
Did you recognize any of them?
No, what happened was I turned up and, do you remember some of their names? Because I don't remember some of they were famous chefs from around Australia. And I didn't recognize, because I'm not up in that world.
You didn't know any of them?
And then they said, don't you know who that was? And it was our mate from Byron Bay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Was it him? No, it was someone else. Anyway, I'm going, this is terrible. These are people famous. I'm not recognising them. They're coming to do a scene with me, and I didn't recognise them. Anyway, so the next one walks in, or what I think is the next one. And I'm just going to cover my bases.
Shannon Bennett's the guy from Byron Bay, from Foodamont. Yeah. Was he there? I think he was.
I think he might have been.
The other bloke that's on the cooking show, the bald guy? Oh, Kylie Kwong. Kylie, she's
I think
great.
So, yeah, because I got a book on the shelf over there. Signed by her to me. Anyway, so this person walks in. I didn't recognise him.
Matt Moran. Was Matt Moran? I think was Matt Moran there? He might have been around then.
Matt Moran's, I
bald guy.
Think so. There was another guy who has sadly passed away.
Peter Russell Clark.
No, he wasn't there, but he sadly passed away. Oh, anyway, so this woman walks in. I go, I'm not going to mess up this time.
Yeah.
I walk up to her and I go, I just want to say.
Oh.
I'm not going to miss out on this one. I just want to say what a pleasure it is to have you, and I can't thank you enough for turning up, because I know you're very busy, and I know. And she said to me, "Oh well, I turned up to do the makeup for the extras, and I've never been welcomed so well by one of the stars of the show." And I went, "That's how I welcome everyone."
We're going to talk to the cleaner now. Maggie Beer, was she there? I love Maggie Beer. Was she there? Maggie Beer? I got to watch the episode. I can't remember.
How about at the end, if will it come up? Where would I find that?
Yeah, on YouTube probably.
Sam would probably find it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't. Look, doesn't
we
matter.
can have a look.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Anyway, that was embarrassing. So, sausages. Back to sausages, which is what I like about this show. It keeps us on track, because otherwise we'd just prattle on. Because I listen to some podcasts and they just paddle on.
No.
We come back to topic.
We're on topic most of the time.
What? Name a few types of sausages.
Bratwurst.
Very good.
Chorizo.
They're the little ones.
Spanish.
Why would you bother just making a little one? I suppose it's in your fingers, isn't it? And then
Saveloy. They're a sausage, aren't they? A Saveloy?
Yeah.
Yum.
German.
Oh, yum.
That's the bratwurst, isn't it?
Bratwurst. I can't think of any others.
Blood sausage.
Oh, yeah.
What's that? That's black pudding.
Blood.
It's black pudding, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's pudding more than sausage. I don't know what turns it from a sausage into a pudding. I don't know. I mean, hot dogs. Are they?
Well, that's a Saveloy. Yeah.
So that's a Saveloy.
Yeah. They're like a sausage. They're a sausage.
But they're a bit arrogant to go and call themselves something different from a sausage because it's essentially the same thing. Saveloy. What makes you? Oh, okay. When they're at the party, who's there? The little boys are already there, aren't they?
Little boys are serving
They're wrestling
drinks
on the floor.
Yeah.
They're there, and then
I think the bratwurst are there. They're big boys.
I reckon the cabana is like this.
The cabana.
He's at the front door. He's like the security. He's checking everyone.
Yeah.
And then I reckon. Who do you reckon? I reckon. Hang on. Who else is there?
Do you reckon that's the bratwurst?
Look, they're hanging around. Yeah.
Bunnings walks in.
Do you think
Bunnings walks in and he's like got the bread like a coat, like a wrapper with a big white coat.
And they all, what do they say? Respect? You reckon? Or they go,
no,
common?
Bratwurst's a bit common. They think, oh, look at him, he's a bit common. And then I reckon the Frankfurts, the Saveloys are trying to get in. The Saveloys are...
They wouldn't get in.
No, you get your own night, Tuesday night, boys.
And then there'd be a big fight, I reckon. There'd be a big fight between the bratwursts and maybe some of the Spanish. What's the Spanish?
Chorizo.
Yeah, chorizo.
The Germans and the Spanish.
Yeah, and then the cabana would have to step in.
Yeah.
And the cabana, don't mess with cabana.
Yeah.
Because he really knows what
punch on.
He's been hanging around for quite a while, and he's big. He's big and long. You know, because I remember cabana. I remember Mum would bring it home, and you could snap it off.
Yeah.
You could not cut it off.
What about salami? Where does that fit in? That's not a sausage, though. It's a cured meat, isn't it?
It's got to be that's like the Godfather. Maybe when salami comes in, they all bow down.
Yeah.
What about like that thing you used to have, like that
chicken loaf?
Yeah,
Strasbourg. I love Strasbourg.
Strasbourg is
it's like a mild salami, basically.
But is it quite? It's quite big and round, isn't it?
Yep.
So that's look. They're all in the same family where you've got an encasing. And you put shit in it.
Yeah, true.
And then you punch it out and you chop it up the way you cook it the way you want to.
I suppose sausages you cook hot, whereas salami you have cold. It's cured.
That's true. What are all the ways you can cook a sausage? Barbecue.
In a fry pan, which is like a barbecue.
It's not really.
In a stew.
My dad used to love curried sausages.
Yeah, yuck. Yeah, my mother-in-law would make curried sausages, and it's the only meal I didn't really like.
No. But do you ever stick them? You don't ever stick them on a stick and then chuck them in the fire, do you? No, not really.
In a fry pan.
Oh, what about those? I guess that's barbecuing when you put them all in those grate things and you close the grate.
Oh yeah, it's like a grill.
Yeah, but sausage really doesn't have that many varied ways to.
No, you want to barbecue it and fry it.
And then you'll have a butcher shop that will pride itself in its variation of sausage.
Yeah, they love it.
Yeah. Do you think? Because I always felt like if you're having a chicken sausage and not really, I mean, is that fair? A chicken sausage? Is it?
No, I don't like it. I just like a plain beef one, and weird pork ones. They were nice too.
And lamb.
Oh, yum.
Yeah, and in combos. But anyway.
Sausage rolls trying to get in the party.
Yeah.
Mate, no. Sorry, mate. No. But I'm a sausage. No, you're not.
No, you're not,
Take
mate.
your pastry and F off.
You and your pastry.
You got the pies and pasty night.
Yeah, and let's be honest. We were at the bakery a couple of days ago, and Selena goes, look over there, and it was a sausage roll, the full length of the table. It was from about...
Were they making it? Or
they rolled it all out, and then they were about to chop it up. Oh. But there's this one, and I thought of you, there was this one sausage roll that must have been about 20 foot long.
Like a world record.
Yeah, and then they chop it all up, and then they put it in the bag.
Love a sausage roll.
But I was just going to tell you about what we used to do to my dad, my late father, at a barbecue. Did I tell you the story?
No.
Yeah, when we had a dog named Bill, and we used to get the sausages that were left over that hadn't been eaten. Okay. Again, I'm saying this up front. This is very juvenile.
Yeah.
And I'm not
but you
saying,
were juvenile.
Oh, and I still am. Still am juvenile. And if you want to hear about juvenile things.
Somehow unrelated.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Look out. Anyway, so we would stand there, and then we get an old sausage, and we would poke it out our fly. Okay.
Jesus. Oh, then the dog would.
That's right, and then we would just chat as though nothing was going on, and the dog would get up and walk across the backyard, and then bite the given person on the penis, and then start chewing at it. My dad would piss himself.
Really?
Fall off the chair. Oh, it was so funny because you'd go, "Hey, what's happening? Hey, whoa, someone called the dog off. This is terrible. This is terrible." Okay.
Try it at home, kids.
I'm not suggesting that kids at home, but if you got an old sausage, it's very funny.
All right, well, let's have some thinking music. What sort of thinking music can we have? Zeppelins.
We can't have music from Led Zeppelin.
But we could have that footage of with "Oh the Humanity."
Oh yeah, I know, but it's too sad.
Pretty full on, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
Well, let's think sausages. Is there a sausage ad? Bunnings ad?
You know what?
Bunnings Warehouse.
What are the famous sausage company? I don't remember the company, but I remember Is Don. Oh, Don.
Is Don is good.
Is Don is good.
Yeah.
It's
a good ad by memory.
I'm sure there was a whole collection of them.
All right.
Sam, can we have a Is Dawn? Is Dawn is good. The older members of the somehow related team will remember.
Okay.
Is Dawn Cabana. Is made with reverence for tradition of cabana making method. Is why is none better. Is joke. Is Dawn is good.
Oh, very good.
Yeah,
bring back memories.
He did it for a number of different things. And very effective ad.
Is Don is good. It's up there with Feed the Man Meat.
Yeah, it was a good catchphrase.
Feed the man meat. Okay, so what is your answer?
I reckon that the Zeppelin shape was based on
a sausage.
Sausage.
I reckon that sausages were served on the Zeppelins. It's a very tenuous link. Well, what is the answer, Sam?
Thank you to Simon for sending in this great suggestions. Germany banned sausage making during World War I to preserve all the cow intestines that would have been used for sausage casings. Those guts were washed, stretched and patched together to create an airtight balloon that was filled with hydrogen and kept Zeppelins aloft.
Wow.
Wow.
You have been listening to Somehow Related with Glenn Robbins and Dave O'Neill.
For dinner tonight, not sausages. Why? Because we are doing our thing for the Zeppelins.
The Zeppelins, man, they need the skin, the membrane, or whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So what? Oh, yes. Who was you found during the break?
Who were the celebrity chefs in the Kath and Kim episode where you were working as Cal Knight, and there was Kylie Kwan, Maggie Beer, who I said. Oh, Shannon Bennett, our mate from Byron Bay.
Yeah. He passed away.
No, Bill Granger passed away.
I apologise.
Bill's Shannon's still with us. Bill Granger, who had the great Bill's restaurants. I went to one the other day. Anyway, I've got his cookbooks, Bill's. Yeah, sad. He was really young. He's like my age. He passed away of cancer, Bill Granger. And Donna Hay, who we love.
Donna Hay.
Love Donna Hay.
Yeah, all of those people were standing at Kel's counter.
Yeah.
Working with Kel. And you know what? No, I didn't recognise any of them. I do now, and I felt very embarrassed that day.
But I mean, Maggie Beer's pretty famous, and Shannon Bennett's got a look, and Donna Hay, her cookbooks are huge. She's married to a butcher.
Is she?
Yeah. Yep.
Now I want to try something.
Yeah.
You just in the little break we just had before, you had a lolly.
Yeah.
And then you started chewing it before we came back on air.
Yeah.
And it sounded like troops marching on gravel.
Oh.
So but don't do it. Do it again, and I will do the. You can do you put one in your mouth.
I got it.
It's in your mouth.
Yeah.
Now break it up.
Yep.
You want to break it up because when it's break it up. No, but that's not the noise I'm talking about. Right. It was a bit later on when it got quite small. Mm-hmm. Okay, move away from the microphone. Now, there it is. There it is. Okay. On the line, let's soldiers ready and march.
Juvenile.
Do it again. Keep going. Okay, it does.
All right.
It does.
No, there's no sausage as a penis, but it's up there. Oh, God.
I couldn't help but think that was. I apologise, but it sounded effective for a second.